Hi guys, Zach here with another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. In this game I'm playing a 2v2 match on the map Eastern Seaboard. I'm starting in the bottom right position, playing as the Allies. So yeah, my teammate you can see has started in the bottom left. And what this map has is Eastern Seaboard. It has sort of two halves. And this isn't looking good so far. You can see my teammate is bringing his MCV to my side of the map. So yeah, it's sort of in two halves, and you sort of like have the right half and the left half. So you can do this one of two ways. You can do top v bottom if it's 2v2, or if you're doing a 3v3, you can do it left v right. Now what my teammate's done is he's moved his MCV to the right side of the map, so he's next to me, and that's probably not the best thing to do. The only advantage of doing that is that you're in a better defensive position. The big downside of it is all the resources now are going to have to be shared between the two of us, and that's not good. That's really bad, because it means I'm going to have half the resources if we're using the same amount of resources as I would otherwise have. So what you usually do on this map is you crawl upwards, but that's going to be very difficult with the two of us as well, because obviously our bases are going to get in the way of each other, which is another disadvantage. So it's made it a bit difficult. As I say, the only advantage is that maybe if someone's attacking us early on, we'll stand a little bit of a better chance. And I really need to make a decision what I'm going to do at the moment. I might have to go multi-MCV and move to the left side of the map as well. But for now, I'm just going with my normal start. So I've got, went ore refinery, war factory, ore refinery. I'm building 2 ore trucks, because what I want to do is I want to make sure I have a good economy. And now I'm going to start building my second war factory, so I can start producing tanks a little bit more quickly. And you can see here, I'm just got my infantry out just to stop any scouts coming down. I've also got some scouts on the left side of the map, because I don't want them to know my teammates actually moved at this point. The less they know about our situation, the better. And we've almost got that second war factory down. Now what I'm going to build, now I've built my second war factory, is I'm going to build a service depot, because that's going to allow me to get that extra MCV, which I'm going to want in this situation. Normally, in a team game, I don't get an extra MCV. I guess it depends on the map, sort of, but certainly in this game, what I would have done is I would have just done a base crawl up the map. But because there's 2 teams, I think that's going to be very, very difficult. So I am going to go for that extra MCV, but it will make us weaker at the start. And I'm just going to get my large power plant down and get a radar dome so I can see what's going on. Because so when you build an MCV, what it does is it halts your tank production, so you're not producing as many tanks. So it does make you more vulnerable early on. Hopefully, because there's 2 of us in the same base, maybe that'll offset it. So we'll get our radar dome down, and we can see that yellow, Giuliano, is coming down to our base, so we're going to need to defend this. And he's got light tanks, I've got medium tanks. So we'll have to see what he goes for at the moment, whether he's going to go for an MCV dive. What he doesn't know though is he can't. One of the reasons I sold my service depot was so he couldn't see that I was could build extra MCVs. And you can see he's taken my teammate's MCV out. My teammate's only got infantry at the moment, and now he's going for the ore refinery. And we're doing our best, but it looks like it's going to go down. And I think he got it there. So my teammate's lost his MCV and ore refinery, and that means my teammate is actually effectively out of the game, because he's going to have no more access to ore. And yeah, so basically, yeah, 1 person out. And we'll have to see if he goes up, because he could always go up and attack with those infantry. And you can see Giuliano, yellow again, coming down with more light tanks. And what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just sort of building some ore refineries on that left side of the map and make use of that ore, because I don't think they've scouted it. But yeah, he's going for MCV at the moment. Yeah, and he's got a few light tanks, and it looks like he'll get it. So what I've done is I've just sold it. So now he thinks, I think Giuliano will think I don't have an MCV, and you can see he's going for the ore refinery, and now he's going for the power. Because what he thinks is once he destroys that power plant, I won't be able to rebuild it. I'll be low on power. And the thing is, when you're low on power, your building speed is reduced. So what we'll do is we'll let him think that I'm low on, I haven't got that construction yard, and I'll just start building things on the left side of the map, which I don't think he's, as I say, I don't think they've scouted at the moment. So there won't be that... yeah, familiar. And now you can see that Cyan's coming. He's got medium tanks, and you can see Yellow is making a transition to medium tanks also. So this is a completely allied battle, and we'll have to see how it's going. But you can see my massive tanks is built up, and I don't think they're going to have enough tanks to defend against this. And it looks like we're going to be able to survive so far. And all the time what I'm doing is I'm just improving my economy on the left side of the map. And what I'll be doing soon is we'll be getting that third war factory for increased building speed. But as we're doing that, we're destroying Yellow's war factories, so he's not going to be able to build tanks. And it doesn't look like Cyan has got much to fight with at the moment. And we're pushing it back. He's got 3 like pillboxes there. The thing about medium tanks though is they have a lot more armor and HP than light tanks, so we were easily able to deal with them. And now I'm going to build that third war factory. And that's the thing about base diving. If you go on a base dive, you're losing tanks when you're destroying buildings, while the other person isn't. And what's happened is I've been able to build up a tank mass, and Yellow has lost their tank mass destroying my buildings, and now it's put them in a difficult situation. They still seem to be in this game, so I think that what they've done is they've taken the MCV to the other side of the map, and that's possibly what I should have done with my MCV rather than building another one, because it did decrease the number of tanks I had early on, and that was one of the reasons my teammate got destroyed, because I didn't have enough tanks to help defend. And you can see on this side of the map now we've got Cyan. He's got turrets defending his base, but that's not going to be enough, I don't think. And you can see it looks like it's going to be well, we'll have to wait and see. Actually, he does have a few tanks, but it does look like our numbers are just too much, and it's going to be good game. Now I do see like how moving your MCV at the start to your teammate could seem like a good idea from a defensive point of view. The only problem is one, it wastes a lot of time, so you're going to have a delayed start, so you're not going to be able to get your war factories, your tanks out as quickly. And the big thing is resources as well. You're going to have to share resources with your teammates, and that's always a bad thing, because then they're going to need to expand. So yeah, it's something I would never really advise to do at all. Generally speaking as well, I wouldn't advise moving your MCV on most maps. Some maps it's alright if you're trying to move your MCV, let's say, to get closer to gems. And that's that game finished. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.